first things first, quick apology that this one is going up so late. Just haven't been in a place where I can do the necessary recording and editing for the last couple of days. But also partly because I've come to sort of a decision that I am going to again tweak the format of episodes, mainly because it was just taking so long to edit one, and yeah, not that it wasn't fun editing it, but it was just a very long involved process. Not sure the final result reflects that, but I'll leave you to judge that one. And the other minor little problem I was having was with those little sort of match recaps. I was getting to the point, and you'll see why later, where I was having to re-record one or two of them because I wasn't in the right headspace to do a calm, controlled recap at that point. And you don't want me ranting at you. So basically, I've decided that it might be better if I sort of go back to the kind of style we did for the Odyssey. So I'll give you like, this is what's happened since you last saw us, and this is like the featured game for this team, and then yeah, we'll sort of crack on like that. And then obviously if they play any games after that and before the featured game of the other team, then we'll catch up on that, and I can probably do them in a more calm and rational manner. Not quite so sure the featured games will be calm and rational, but especially with one of the teams. You probably know who by now. Let's be honest. I mean, the team in the background here, they've been doing alright, haven't they? It's the other lot down the road. They're the problem. But you'll see exactly, well, you've already seen the problem. They're doing it again. Hasn't been such a good New Year. I mean, Saints wasn't great, but Portsmouth's disappointing draw with Exeter. Game we probably should have won, but didn't take the chances. I was happy with the draw against Ipswich, who rescued a point with a penalty. Although, to be fair, I think they were much the better side. Very disappointing performance against Charlton. Didn't show up, which, you know, I mean, you can see from these match ratings. Awful, awful performance. And Burnley, I mean, they are expected to beat. As you can see here, we played reasonably well, certainly defensively. We were solid, but 6 shots at goal, none of them on target, offered nothing up front, didn't offer anything up front against Charlton either. So once again, this team has forgotten the route to goal. Maybe some sort of Google Maps demonstration as to where the goals actually are at Fratton Park. Who knows? But yeah, all of that has led us to 20th in the league. Transfer-wise, there has been a little bit of activity. Josh Oluwayemi has gone out on loan. Basically, he was third choice keeper. We weren't using him, so may as well get the money. An offer came in for Connor Ogilvie, which I think, well, Derby and Ipswich came in for him. Derby got him, and I think he was going to be a little bit bent out of shape if we didn't accept the offer. But that just meant we could go out and look for someone new. And by some miracle, I actually went to the board and asked for more transfer money, and they gave it to me. Got 1.3 million quid just handed to me. No extra expectations, thank goodness, because they already still expect playoffs. So we were able to go out and get Dan Butler from Peterborough, so hopefully weakening a rival, although I don't think they're a rival for much because they're probably way ahead of us, to replace Connor Ogilvie at left back. He won't be playing today because he's not quite match sharp, but we'll get him there. I also forgot, but I had Matt Smith here turning up from Salford. He is a forward. And he is very good in the air. He's 6'6". He's an absolute beast of a man. But we don't really play target forward anymore, and I signed him when the tactic called for a target forward, when we were playing 2 up front. So I think he's going to be sort of resigned to the role of, you know, being shoved on when we're desperate for a goal and we need a second man up front. I mean, the squad hasn't really changed too much. As you can see, we have got plenty I can go out and try and spend, and I will try and improve this squad a bit. I mean, I think maybe the wingers, I don't know. I mean, the star ratings lead me to believe that this should not be a bad side. I mean, every one of them is at least 3 stars, which, you know, it rates them for your team / the division you're in. And yeah, I don't know, can't get them to play football. Well, oh yes, Bonham is back in the lineup because our other goalkeeper is now out injured for a bit. Yeah, I'm just going to tell them, right, do it for the fans. No, they don't care about the fans apparently. Right, I have faith in you. I don't know why, and having faith in more than one of you seems to upset everyone else. Oh, good. That's a good start. Right. Okay. It would be so nice if we actually played football and remembered where the goal was. I wonder if we'll hit it today. Well, disappointingly, haven't actually bothered trying yet. Oh, hey! We got a shot on target. Must have been from long range because the XG was rubbish. Okay, it's a highlight. Scarlett gets it to Pack, who plays a useless pass to nobody. Oh, good. You just left him all alone then. How is he onside there? Oh my God. Oh God, no. What is this? I mean, look at that. He's just ran into there. I mean, he looks suspiciously offside, to be perfectly honest, but there's no VAR at this level, is there? So look at this. Look at the space over here. Yep, and now it's all gone. If you played the ball over to Thompson. All right, go on. Oh, no, actually, no, Butler is in today. I did put him in. Don't. Go on. Come on. God, where is this highlight going? Oh, Curtis. Oh, what a finish from Ronan Curtis. My word. Goals. They do exist. But they certainly don't move in herds in this place, do they? Very much lone wolves goals for Portsmouth. That is a beautiful finish, though. Oh! Look. Let him rely on his own first touch. You don't need yours getting in the way. Or not getting in the way, as it turns out. Setting him up beautifully. Right, can we just go to the opposition instructors? Is anyone bothering to try and mark this Musquay fella? Because at the moment, it doesn't seem like anyone really is. Right, hang on a minute. Let me just cancel that. And who's good at marking back here? Pennington's got reasonable marking and his physicals aren't too bad, so I can probably maybe keep up with him. Raggett's marking is very good. Pace not quite so much. Do I want to take him out of the sort of heading stuff away thing there? Right, hang on a minute. Can I give individual instructions here? Yeah, there we go. Right, let's go to Raggett and tell him to mark Admiral Musquay. Okay, let's see if that closes down any other space he's been getting. Almost certainly not. Oh, Dale nips back in. Good lad. Can I just stop that there? That's Musquay. That's Raggett. I mean, To be fair, it's probably staying down there, but I mean, no one's marking him, quite frankly. But anyway, we'll move on. If I see that sort of space between them now that the instructions have gone on, I'm not going to be happy with you, Sean. Like that. I mean, I know he didn't score, but he probably should have done, shouldn't he? Let's be honest. Right. Okay, Marlon Pack's playing like an idiot. Dane Scarlett's playing like an idiot. Since some half-time substitutions coming up. Right. Raggett, let's take that off because you don't seem to be doing it. I mean, you've let him free once already, to be fair. So, right, let's get Colby Bishop on for the disappointing Scarlett. Let's get Tom Lowry on for the disappointing Marlon Pack. And the rest of you, can get out there and see if you can actually do something useful in the second half. Okay. Still very much second best at the moment. Might be a bit of an FMing if we get to anything more than a draw out of this. Well, that was quality. Which one of your teammates did you think was over there? Can I get him to check for colour blindness, do you think? Is blue and red a common thing that gets mixed up? I know blue and green, or red and green. Where are you going? Hang on a moment. Hang on. Okay. Let's just observe the movements of Mr. Bonham here. Shall we? Okay, so the ball comes down. There. He could have gone and got that. He could have tried to go and get that. I think that's eminently claimable. But no, he's still running towards their goal. And now, if he just wraps his foot round that, I despair. I honestly despair. Right, I don't know if I'm on a proper highlight now or not. I may have just messed things up completely. I don't really use that very much, but I needed to see that Bonham extravagance again. That's kind of what he did for the goal that I dropped him for, where he just came charging out and completely ignored the ball. Oh, good. You just stand there and watch him run. We do seem to have a thing about watching people run and then very late in the day suddenly figuring out, oh, I'm supposed to stop him doing that, aren't I? Ooh, I wonder if the boss will mind that I didn't. Got a clue for you, boys. Yes, he will. He'd very much like to slap you silly for doing it, but, you know. I mean, the problem is, I mean, at this stage, I'm in that sort of like, well, we'd take a point because, frankly, oh my God's sake, I'll definitely take a point now. Oh my God, why do we do this? Why are we so rubbish? Why can't you play football at all? Oh, for God's sake, are you going to get Trevor sacked again because you can't play football? I mean, in real life, this lot are somewhere in the top half. With almost identical squad, I have made very few changes to this squad because I didn't have any money. Oh my God. Oh. Well, that is just absolutely awful again. Well, let's quickly run you through what's been happening at St Mary's since you were last with us for that glorious win over Manchester United. Boxing Day, absolutely destroyed West Ham. 4-0, just crushed them. Che Adams' hat-trick, they were never in it. We were better team by far. New Year's Eve didn't end the year quite so well. Took the lead, good start, but then Chelsea were the better team for basically the remaining 85 minutes, and eventually, just after the hour, got the winner. The Palace game, we fell behind twice. We hit back twice. Stuart Armstrong scored what turned out to be his last goal for the club. But we'll get onto that in a moment. And then the FA Cup third round game. What did I tell you would happen in this one? Bloody Watford. We were mediocre. They scored in like 30 seconds. Diallo gave the ball away. They scored. We huffed. We puffed. We blew absolutely nothing down whatsoever. So yeah, FA Cup, the dream dies again. Okay, there we are. Stuart Armstrong, 29 million, not all up front, sadly, to Tottenham. Basically because he said he was going to get upset if he didn't go or didn't get allowed to speak to them. And you know, it was money that we could invest in others then. So, and I mean, he's 30 now, so he's probably only going to start declining from this point onwards. So Tottenham can watch him get worse. Now, we have replaced him already, and now the fun one with this was that in my other life as a normal person, I share an office with a Norwich fan, and I asked her to guess who I might have signed from Norwich. And whilst going through the options, her precise words, well, I'll paraphrase a little actually, were, "But it can't be Kieran Dowell, he's rubbish." And obviously it is Kieran Dowell, but when you look at the attributes for an advanced playmaker on the right, which is what we use, what Armstrong was doing, Kieran Dowell's got good attributes for that role. Plus, we've also still got Joe Aribo, who can just, you know, step up and play that role anyway. And for just over $1 million, when we sold Armstrong for 29 million, that's a deal I'll do all day, quite frankly. And Kieran Dowell is like 23. No, 25. Could have sworn he was 23, but he's still 5 years younger than Armstrong. He's got a little bit of possible improvement with our training facilities. That might well come to fruition. And yeah, if you look at, I mean, advanced playmaker, his passing, his technique, his vision, his composure are all really good. So, you know, he can play the playmaker role for us there. See, absolutely no problem in that whatsoever. Now, there is a little bit of news with Roberto Gagliardini, who is not here anymore, and I think I've been fed a line here, because it told me that he has gone back from his loan deal because he was unhappy with being played out of position. No. Don't give me that rubbish. I had Inzaghi come to me 3 times complaining that he was unhappy with the position we were playing Roberto in. Not a peep out of Roberto himself. However, he has agreed to join us in July on a free transfer, so we'll have him next season. We just haven't got him for the second half of this. Yeah, league table wise, we're still 9th, but obviously at the moment it is all about this Carabao Cup quarter-final for a place in the semis. Come on, Blackpool, get the upset. I don't want to have to face Chelsea again. Here we go. Now, oh, I've got it filtered, so let's reset the filter. I think I've basically have selected the team. We're going pretty much full strength for this. The League Cup is something I want to focus on. I think the League we should be fine on unless we completely collapse. Obviously, the FA Cup, you've seen what happened in that. So this is a shot, A, a shot at a trophy, and B, if we won the trophy, shot at Europe. Right. Now, come on, boys. There is no excuse for cocking this up at home to Reading. Absolutely no excuse. Let's give the Inces a bad day, shall we? Get yourselves into a semi-final, lads. Oh, hello, it's a kick-off highlight. last one of these we had was conceding the only goal of the game to Watford. So just keep it away from Diallo. Go on. Go on. Chase him. Chase him. Well done, Perrault. Interesting attempt at a crossfield pass. Never going to come off. Aribo plays it into Adams. Oh, he stinks it. You Che Adams, you cheeky little man. You cheeky young Scot. Well, I'm not that young these days, but compared to me, you are. Look at this. Let's just watch this filth again. Oh, sits the keeper down. Beautiful. Right, we can have some starts like... Oh my God, straight from the kickoff again. Are we watching it live? One for the cameras there, Bazunu. Well done. Lovely. Nice to see. Amala. Oh, he's hit the post. It's almost 2-0 in 2 minutes. Sheldon up, gets it through to Amala again. Wastes a really good chance again. Oh, keep playing like this, boys. I'll be happy. Right, we haven't seen the new man on the ball yet. Although that's probably because... Oh, Adams, 2-0. That'll be because I didn't put him in the side, did I? That would have been somewhat harsh to criticise him for that, wouldn't it? Why haven't you touched the ball yet, Dow? I'm on the bench, boss. Right, fine. Well, seem to be playing quite well. Oh, God. You know, the really annoying thing about Portsmouth is I have to stick with it now. I've committed myself to this whole South Coast rivalry thing. I can't just drop one of them, can I? Much as I want to. Because, by God, they're frustrating. Oh, Che, he's in again. Oh, he tries the dink finish again. You really should just put your foot through that one, Che, to be fair. Oh, good. Perrault's injured. And we don't have a left back on the bench, so Livramento's going to have to come in and Walker-Peters swap over. Right. That'll ruin whatever day Walker-Peters was having, which wasn't that great in the first place, let's be honest. Let's give the boys a little bit of praise. Head it. Shell her up. Lovely. Amala. Oh, he's played Adams through again. And he's fired it home again. It's another Che Adams hat-trick. Shall I take him off now? Give someone else a go. Give Sekumara some good game time. Wow. Should be in the semis. I mean, I don't think I play... I think I played somewhat weakened lineup. Well, not that weakened. I mean, our second choice players are not that much worse than our first. But we did play a weakened lineup against Watford. Because I was focusing on this, obviously being so much closer to... Hey! A final. Is that an own goal? Oh, it's Adams again. He's claiming a fourth. Might have been fractionally offside. It was probably played backwards, wasn't it? Disallowed. Are we going to see why it was disallowed? Oh, you are going to show me. Really? That's not offside. Look, you can see him. Back. That's not where the line is. The line should be there. How is the line there when his foot clearly is there? Which bloody guide dog gave that one? Oh. Reading? I know you're losing, but try and take it gracefully. Like I do. All the time, obviously. Right, well, Yanusi can come on, but he better not be badly hurt, you... You've hurt my little Andreas. I know where you live, Reading. It's in Reading, right? It's definitely in Reading. Right, well, we've done very well. Outstretched arms. Very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up. Walker Peters. Walker Peters? May as well say his name wrong. Doesn't seem to respond whether I say it right. But he's playing a 6.5. Well, 6.6 now. I know he's playing on the wrong side, but he's supposed to be able to play left back. Right, we seem to probably have done enough, I would imagine. Livramento is not match sharp at all. He's only just come back from a very long injury. So, let's put Lavia in instead of Diallo. Give him a few minutes. And why not? Aribo's a bit tired. Let's put Kieran Dowell on for his debut. Leave ourselves one more substitution. Just in case Reading decide to kick another one. Yeah, we've just basically given up on this, haven't we? Don't do what you did against Man United. Bring it down, Moy. Bring it down. Well, admittedly, you've managed to get it to Che, who seems to be trying to take them all on. Livramento. Oh, it's through to Che. Is it? Oh, he's got his fifth. He's got his fifth. No, his fourth. I forgot the other one was disallowed when it shouldn't have been. Either that or I can't count. You be the judge. Oh, 4-0. We'll take it. I said we'll take 4-0. Were you not listening, Zhao? I said we'll take 4-0. You've ruined it now. Go on, disallow this one. Yay, I bet he was onside and all. Should we have a look? Should we see if he was actually not beyond the last man? Might have been, might not have been. I pressed the wrong button there, to be perfectly honest, so we didn't get a good look, but... Hey, well done, Bazunu. We are going to need a backup goalkeeper at some point. I think Bazunu's doing okay. Caballero is just pensionable. And McCarthy is annoying me, so I'm going to be getting rid of those two at some point. Well, Caballero's out of contract, so he'll definitely be going. Not sure if McCarthy is, but I'd like someone to sign him if he's not. And then we can get another decent youngster to back up. You looked offside again. You missed anyway. Well, we'll take that. That's a job well done. Send the video down the road, will you? Show them how it's done. Right, just wanted to get this one last little bit done, being as we've made the quarter-final, or semi-finals, sorry. Turns out Blackpool did upset Chelsea, but unfortunately Liverpool and Arsenal have gone through, so as you can see from the fan poll, we know who we'd rather play. So let's view the draw. Honestly, I don't really like what they've done with cup draws this year. It used to be just you could just click through it and it was nice and easy. And now I know you can kind of still click through and everything, but it takes too many more clicks now. And honestly, I don't care what social media has to say. You never look at social media in this game anyway. Almost no one looks at it. Right, we're first out of the hat. And it's Arsenal. Oh, good. Okay, one last little bit of transfer news. We have signed Sekou Koita from Red Bull Salzburg. He is a forward. He is decent, got a little bit of potential, and he's just a decent third option because I don't want Adam Armstrong anymore, quite frankly. He doesn't do enough. And yeah, I think Sekou Koita would be a better option. So we will accept that. Thank you for joining me again. Like, comment and subscribe. Please feel free to suggest any way, including torture, that I can get these Portsmouth players to actually remember that they're footballers and that they should be doing that. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.